What's up, Nerf Nation? Today we're going to be opening some boxes. I just got a few items in the mail today. Picked this guy and this guy up from the post office because it actually was supposed to come yesterday but was not here to receive it. So I got them today and have a few other items to show you guys and open as well. So let's get to it. So let's start with the big one. I've been waiting on this forever. I'll get into more of that a little bit once we get it open. But there's a little bit of damage there, so hopefully that's not too big a deal. And let's just get it open. Boom. There she be. It's unfortunate that the box got damaged there, but it's pretty sweet. Let's get her out of the package here. Alright, that's exciting. If you guys don't know what this is by now, you've been a little out of the loop, but that's okay. This is a XZeus2. Alright, oh, now it's upside down again. Flip her around there, and there she is. That is pretty sweet. That is awesome. Let me get this out. Wow. That's really cool. So if you're not aware, this is basically replaces the Longshot shell. It's much smaller and more tactical and really, really cool. It's a redesign of what used to be the Explorer XZeus, and now JetX has taken over this shell design and redone it, and this is what we got. I mean, it's really cool. I'm really excited to see what it has to offer. I mean, it looks really well made. I'll do a complete review of this later on, but this is pretty sweet, and I'm really excited to get to work on it. So here's some other parts. There's a barrel in there. I don't know if I'm going to pull it all out. There's the Bolt Sled. Ooh, it's in there good. It's packaged really nicely. Bolt Sled's pretty flimsy, like everybody's been saying, but it's evidently supposed to be rated up to like 20 kg, so I'll definitely be, I question that already, but we'll see. And then they have a nice little muzzle attachment here. It's hard to get this stuff out. There we go. Muzzle attachment, so that's pretty cool. And then here's the stock. It's adjustable, similar to the Longshot, but it will actually stay there, so you don't have to lock it in place. At least that's the theory, so we'll see. I'm guessing it's going to be on the furthest out port anyways, because it's actually pretty short stock from what I understand, so hopefully that's not too bad. It's a lot smaller stock and a lot smaller shell than the Longshot, seems like, so that's pretty cool, and I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. Looks like I got my screws there, and that's the trigger, the mag release, so it has a mag release unlike the Longshot does. I mean, an extended mag release unlike the Longshot does. And then some springs and whatnot, and then this is the pump grip, which is pretty cool. But yeah, whoa! So that's a lot smaller than a normal Longshot pump grip, which is interesting. I can't hold it together, evidently. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It seems pretty comfortable from what I can tell right now. It's really hard to tell though until I get it together. But yeah, definitely a full review coming on this. This took forever to get to me, guys. I was one of the first to order it. I ordered it during Black Friday. There's a bunch of people that did the exact same thing, and now it just seems like we are finally getting our products. Unlike some people who, for some reason, were able to purchase this like a week ago or a week and a half ago and received it actually before we did, which seems pretty crazy to me, and I'm a little disappointed in that. I'm supposed to get some sort of coupon or something, which I'm assuming they're going to email to me. I've yet to see that because of my troubles and whatnot. So I'm hoping this company is going to, you know, do better than what I've seen so far. But I think they want to. I have faith, but they're off to a bit of a rocky start, and I'm just going to be honest with that. So enough about that. I don't need to go into craziness about all that stuff. So let's just move on and see what else we got. Next, I'm sure if you guys know who Nerf Turf is, you know it's in this package. Plus it says springs right there, so that's a pretty good clue. And these, there's a bunch of springs in here, but definitely one of these will be used in that guy. So let's get this open, see what we got. Oh yeah, here we go. Boom. Springs. I actually had this last time and I forgot to open it. But this is pretty sweet. So we got all kinds of springs. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we have in here. So we have some 10 kg springs. These are like for the Retaliator or the Hot Shock or something like that. It can be used in quite a few different blasters. I don't know exactly all of them, but that is a pretty standard Nerf spring right there. So that's pretty sweet. And then what do we have in this one? And then these are similar size. These are 12 kg. This one's a 12 kg. This is a 6 kg. And this is another 12 kg. So that's pretty cool. Similar size, just different kilogram weight. And then these are for the Longshots. And these are double springed. So you could use one spring or you could use both springs in the Longshot if you so choose. So that's pretty cool. But from what I understand, the 16 kg is a beast by itself. So I'm not sure if I'll be adding the 8 kg or if I'll be using it for something else. But I figured I'd go ahead and get the combo because I would like to try a combo in one blaster someday. And it's just, I just figured I'd go ahead and grab both springs and I can always use the 8 kg for something else if I so choose down the line. But yeah, pretty cool. And that just slips inside there so then you can use both springs. So, pretty sweet. And then these are the same thing. I got 3 of them. Just decided to stock up. Alright, another little package. This one's pretty cool, but nothing too amazing. It's small. So, we'll see what's in here. Boom. Some colorful thumb screws. I had to think about the name there for a second. So these are definitely pretty sweet thumb screws. I got 2 different colors of blue because blue is my favorite color. And I didn't know exactly what blues they were going to be. And I wanted to replace the ones I have for the blue Stinger with the blue ones. So I think this is probably what I'm going to go with. And those are pretty shiny and cool. And found these on eBay thanks to my friend Ben. And you guys might know him as Hawkeye 007. But he found these and put a link up, and so I was like, oh, those look sweet. I'll have to grab a couple, and I did. So, pretty cool. And look forward to seeing those in some future mods, probably. Alright. This one I already opened, but it's pretty cool, and I wanted to show you guys. So I got some carbon fiber wrap, which is going to be sweet, and I can't wait to use that on a project or 2, or multiple. We'll see. And then this is a pinpoint sight that's, I think, for airsoft. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it was pretty cheap, and I'm excited to see if this will work, maybe on the XZeus even. So we'll see. It comes with some batteries and a clean cloth and some directions and whatnot. So I'll probably do a review or highlight this in a mod or something. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but it's pretty neat, and I figured I'd give it a try. More stuff. This is... oh, it didn't even come in the box. That's interesting. Another worker mag. So now I have 8. And this one I got really cheap from the guys, I think, at Monkey Mods, I believe is where it was from, down in Malaysia. So, far away, but pretty cool. And, yeah. So I got an 8th one of those. Take a look at this. I actually opened this quite a while ago and actually did a video and then never posted it, so I figured I'd just show it again in this one. But this is from Gavin Fuzzy. This is for the Longshot. For a Longshot I've already built, and the pump grip actually broke on me. I made my own, it broke, so I'm going to replace it with this guy. So that's pretty cool. And I got some other things for him. These are parts for that. Got some other bits and pieces. These are mag releases for the Longshot, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so just some fun stuff from Gavin. Gavin's an awesome guy. Great customer service. I highly recommend him. I have another product coming soon, and excited to install that and do a review on that and these products. So it's pretty cool. He's a great guy. He does great work. These are great 3D prints, and I highly recommend it. It's really cool. So yeah, let's just move on. And last, I believe, but certainly not least, if this is what I think it is, and we shall open it and find out. What do we have? Pull this stuff out. Pull that out. Move the box. Oh yeah. Boom. That is awesome. That is a DRS Longshot Bolt Sled. That is gorgeous. Wow. That is really cool. He just does such great work, guys. I mean, he's known for his flywheel cages, obviously, but this is pretty impressive, and I can't wait to install this into a Longshot. I don't know if it's going to go into the XZeus. I'm tempted to try the bolt sled it came with, because I feel like to do a good review of it, I need to test that bolt sled. So this might go into a future project. Maybe one with that like 30 kg spring. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. And then I got some more stuff just since, I thought this was supposed to be metal. Well, that's disappointing. This is a mag release for the Demolisher, I believe, which I thought I was getting metal, and it was 3D printed. So I'll have to check that, make sure I didn't make a mistake there. And then I got some, I purchased some backup flywheels just because I was making an order and it comes from so far away and shipping was expensive, and I figured it would be good to have an extra set for my flywheel cages. So I have an extra set of his flywheels, because his flywheel cages only work with his flywheels, so I feel like it was good to have an extra set, so I grabbed an extra set. Alright guys, that's it. This is cool. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed all that stuff that I unboxed, and look for reviews coming up on a lot of that stuff. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Please subscribe. Please like this video. And I'll catch you in the next one. As always, peace out.